Emma had always been curious about the attic in her grandmother's house. It was off-limits, with a heavy wooden door that creaked whenever anyone got close. One rainy afternoon, alone in the house, her curiosity got the best of her. She found the key hidden under a dusty vase and decided to take a peek. The door groaned open, and Emma climbed the narrow stairs. As she reached the top, she spotted an old, ornate trunk covered in cobwebs. Excitedly, she wiped the dust away and opened it. Inside, she found a collection of yellowed letters tied with a faded ribbon and a small, intricate locket. Emma gently opened the locket, revealing a picture of a young couple she didn't recognize. She picked up the letters, and as she read the first one, her heart skipped a beat. They were love letters exchanged between her grandmother and a man who wasn't her grandfather. Suddenly, she heard footsteps approaching the attic stairs. Startled, Emma quickly put everything back and closed the trunk just as the door opened. Her grandmother stood there, a knowing smile on her face. "I see you found my little secret," she said softly. Emma's mind whirled with questions, but her grandmother simply winked and said, "Some stories are best told over tea." Downstairs, over steaming cups of tea, her grandmother shared the story. The man in the letters was her first love, a kind and adventurous young man named James. They had met during the war, when times were tough, and their love had been a bright spot in a dark world. But as life would have it, they were separated when he was sent overseas. She waited, but after a long time with no word, she had to move on. Emma listened, captivated. Her grandmother's eyes sparkled with the memories, a mix of joy and nostalgia. She explained that while her life had taken a different path, she had never forgotten James. "Your grandfather was my true love, the one I was meant to spend my life with," she said, squeezing Emma's hand. "But James taught me what it was to love deeply, and that's a gift I've always cherished." Emma realized then that the trunk wasn't just about a lost love, but about the richness of life and the different ways we experience love. Her grandmother had found happiness and built a beautiful family, yet she honored the love that came before. As they sat together, the rain pattering against the windows, Emma felt a new bond with her grandmother. The attic secret wasn't about loss or sadness, but about remembering that love, in all its forms, leaves a lasting mark on our hearts. And so, the old trunk in the attic wasn't just a relic of the past, it was a reminder that love is never truly lost, just carried forward in the stories we share and the memories we hold dear.